I honestly can't believe that we're making this video.
It's devastating, but...
Like, it's stomach dropping. Thought this couple would last forever.
I know. How's it going, everyone? As you can see from the title, I'm sure most people have heard probably by now, it is official that Allie and Ash have filed for divorce.
4 years.
Officially.
After marriage.
Yeah, we're going to read from an article in a second, but, like Sarah said, just hearing the news, your stomach kind of drops and you just feel bad.
Mine kind of did.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it in a second, but, divorce is so common, but it doesn't matter how common it is. It sucks and it's horrible every single time, you know what I mean?
Life just happens,
but yeah.
And it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And statistically speaking, it's not uncommon, especially for celebrities and for anyone, but
athletes, celebrities, yeah, people in the public eye, really.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to read from an article, and then we're going to kind of talk about it. But
U.S. women's national team Ashlyn Harris files for divorce from Allie Krieger after nearly 4 years of marriage. Ashlyn Harris and her wife Allie Krieger are ending their marriage. Harris, 37, filed for divorce from Krieger, 39, on September 19th in Florida, people confirmed via the Seminole County Clerk's website. The U.S. women's national team players, who share 2 kids, have been married for nearly 4 years after tying the knot on December 28, 2019. When the 2 soccer players met while playing for the U.S. women's national team in 2010, they instantly clicked and became really close friends. The couple decided to keep their romance on the down low in order to not create a distraction for their teammates and the franchise, but fans could already pick up on the subtle relationship, giving them the couple name Krashlyn. After Harris popped the question at Clearwater Beach, the 2 wed in 2019 in Florida, and we remember it was an iconic wedding. Wedding of the century.
Yes.
This followed the couple's participation in the U.S. women's national soccer team win at the 2019 FIFA Women's World Cup final. On their first wedding anniversary in 2020, Krieger posted a loving nod to Harris on Instagram, which also included wedding photos exclusively debuted by People at the time. Our first year of marriage got very weird, but we made it through together, crying, smiling, and laughing through the difficult moments and sharing an even closer bond than ever before. Krieger wrote, "Spending a lot of quality time with you this year has made me love you even more and more each day." The couple welcomed their baby daughter Sloane via adoption in 2021, just a few months after they were both traded to soccer team Gotham FC. A year later, they also adopted a second baby, a son named Ocean, in August 2022.
I didn't realize that she had talked about her first year of marriage being very weird, and I
didn't either. Actually, crazy. Like, lately, especially, not to bring Jonas Brothers into this, but it's the 4-year curse.
Yeah,
the 4-year curse is now the what used to be the 7-year itch or whatever they used to say. Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner got divorced after 4 years.
Right.
Allie and Ashlyn divorced after 4 years. Mm-hmm. What the heck is going on? What's going on with this 4-year?
That makes sense. I mean, 4 years, there's something to it. There must be. I'm going to read a little bit from this article.
U.S. soccer star Ashlyn Harris, Allie Krieger, divorcing due to irretrievably broken marriage.
Yeah, so that was the official filing, but...
The official term, I guess, they use, which, whatever that means, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it like what they say in California, like irreconcilable differences?
The legal term that they use in their state, yeah.
U.S. women's national team stars Ashlyn Harris and Allie Krieger have called it quits after nearly 4 years of marriage. Harris filed for divorce on September 19th, citing that the marriage is irretrievably broken, according to court documents obtained by Page 6.
So that article actually says the official term, that the legal reason why they are divorcing. And so much of this is shocking, but not shocking at the same time, because people kind of picked up in the last couple months something was going on. Obviously, you don't know what's going on until there's announcements or released like this. You don't know what's gone, but people had noticed that they seemed more distant on social media, which could mean something, could mean nothing. But a lot of people were saying, well, maybe they're having an issue and they're working through it. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was praying. There was an issue. They're working through it, but it's public, but it's kind of like they're going to work through it privately. Every marriage goes through something. They're going through something. They're going to figure it out, work it out. But then the major thing that happened was, I think this was like 3 or 4 days ago, people had noticed that they took proud wife out of their bio.
Yeah, unfortunately, something like that is very telling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at a loss for words.
Taking that out of the bio, to me, signified something major was going on, because you just don't take something that out of your bio, like, flippantly. Then also, we saw that they were at award events together, but never being pictured together, but no pictures together. So we obviously knew that there was something happening. But people are saying, why now? I think this is purposeful for when it's being released, because I think because it's Allie's going to be her last NWSL game, the fact that Ash maybe won't be there or won't be participating in her last farewell, people are going to ask, well, why isn't Ash there? So a lot of people are speculating it's coming out now because it will answer that question of why Ash isn't there.
It's just got so much worse.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like this milestone was supposed to include, I know.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's so hard. And I hate that they're going through this. It's not, it sucks. It sucks.
I had 2 kids relatively close to each other. That's hard on a marriage.
2 under 2?
Yeah, I believe it was 2 under 2. That's hard on any marriage, but take into account you're a professional athlete. Take into account one of your parents is recently retired from their career that they had been in.
Yeah.
And so it changes the whole dynamic.
And constantly traveling and constantly away, and just, life gets hectic. Life gets in the way, and it's just wild.
Yeah. There's so much pressure on all parties involved. But also, Sarah and I were talking about this.
Oh, she threw her pen.
Sarah and I were talking about, Ash was, in the last year, had been retired. It kind of changes her mindset, too. She had been a professional athlete for 20 years, and then all of a sudden her dynamic is, although she was working with Gotham, but she's not playing, so now Allie's playing and she's not. That whole dynamic of, because we saw Ashlyn doing the dance classes, out having fun, and so you think, well, is there something internally where it was so much at once to process between having kids, having a career change?
And if they don't, ever really post about it or really talk about it, I mean, it's such a painful thing that it's like...
Yeah. The only thing I will say, I mean, my parents got divorced. A lot of my friends, people I've known, people have gotten divorces. Divorce is unfortunately common.
And there's some people who need to get divorced who aren't divorced.
Yeah.
My parents.
Yeah.
Shout out to my parents.
Yeah.
You can keep that in.
Okay. Yeah.
So sometimes divorce is just for the better.
Yeah.
Because, sometimes, unfortunately, divorce is for the better, but nobody gets married thinking they're going to get divorced or wanting to get divorced.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shit just happens. Life happens.
And then also the idea of like lesbian marriage and divorces. I was trying to look up the divorce rates for lesbians, and it's
0%.
No, it's shockingly high. It's shockingly higher than gay males. It's higher than gay males. And I was trying to find a direct divorce statistic against straight couples who had been married the same amount of time. I couldn't find that. I did find a lot of articles saying lesbians actually get divorced at a higher rate than other couples, because for a lot of reasons, but I was kind of surprised to hear that, but very sad, because it's Krashlyn. It's the couple that everyone
not anymore
looked up to, and also one of the first public couples in soccer that were open with their relationship, even though I remember at the time when they got married or they came out, they were in a relationship. Allie had said she wished she came out in a relationship earlier, but she, at the time it was very real for sponsors to pull out, for them to have sponsors taken away, or consequences at that time. So
yeah, I mean, trailblazers.
Yeah,
they're freaking trailblazers.
The royal wedding. I mean, I remember the wedding, but like I said, I know a lot of people have been divorced in my life, and it sucks, but it's a real part of life. So
we just wish them nothing but the best.
Exactly. They seem to have a really good support system. I mean, Allie is obviously has good friends and family. Ashlyn as well. They have a really good support system individually too. Yeah. So that's good for them and the kids. So
right.
But hopefully, so who else was shocked? I mean, when you woke up this morning, who else saw this news and was absolutely shocked? Because although I wasn't shocked that it was happening because we had known something was going on, I was shocked that it was real.
I know. It's always still just shocking once you see it's official.
Yeah, it's official.
It's like, ugh.
But but to be a celebrity, to have a marriage last as a celebrity, that is even harder, I think. Being a celebrity, there are so many things as a non-celebrity that you have to deal with that you would never even know about as a non-celebrity.
Yeah, I mean, like Sid LaRue also got divorced, and then Allie Long, she also got divorced from her husband, and I mean, it just happens. It's something that just happens,
and so much pressure as a professional athlete because you, especially and Allie's going for the playoffs right now, so much pressure. Big day on, I guess Saturday is Judgment Day. What are they calling it? The day where the playoffs are going to be decided through all the games. So that is it. If you were shocked like we were, but just nothing but the best of them. Hopefully it all can work out, for the sake of them and the kids. So yeah. Well, hopefully next video we'll come back with some better news, but that was not this video today.
I freaking hope so. It's been a lot of bad news lately.
Yeah, it kind of has. Questions, comments down below. We'll talk to everyone later. Have a great night.
Bye.